Hello, everybody. Making sure that everything sounds okay. Turn this down a touch. Oh, hello, everybody. My name's Logan. Logan Riley Bruner, if you want to go full names. And this is my wonderful mom. Say hi.
Hi, where am I looking there?
Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome to Hey Mom, Let's Play on the Game Crashers HQ channel. The idea of this show was born when my mom watched The Last of Us on HBO, and we had a conversation about how surprised she was that gaming storytelling had evolved past two sticks opposing each other and bouncing a ball back and forth.
That bad.
And so I wanted to introduce her to the world of gaming, the world of gaming storytelling. And so one of the first games I wanted to show her was Season, A Letter to the Future. I started this game when it came out in 2023, and I started crying within the first, 5 minutes, and was like, this is a game that I have to play with my mom. I'm very, very excited to be doing it. I'm very, very excited to be sharing it with other people. I'm going to put my headphones on, and I'm going to make it so I don't have to listen to myself. And we are going to get started. Mom, do you want to say anything before we kick this one off?
No, I'm excited to see the game. I'm actually really enjoying the rain sounds. It's kind of chilling me out from the week.
I love that. I have to make sure that I'm actually getting audio.
It is indeed atmospheric.
It is. I, for some reason, am not getting audio into my headphones. And I want to be able to hear too. Give me just 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that everything is going well. We had a couple of pauses in our setup today, but I'm hoping that now I've got all that worked out. I don't have audio for some reason. Let's see if I can figure out why that is. Thank you guys for putting up with the delays. I'm very excited to get to share this with everybody.
I just heard whatever that was.
You're hearing all of this, I'm guessing.
I'm hearing all of this. Do you want to trade headphones?
No. I want you to be able to have this.
I'm the wireless.
Can you still hear to that?
I was going to say now I am no longer hearing anything.
Okay. Because now I can hear it, and I believe the people at home can also hear it now. Do you guys have gameplay audio now? Anyone who can respond to me?
Okay, someone says I'm hearing the PlayStation.
Great. So we're hearing PlayStation again. I just have to figure out a way to get the sound to both the headset and the PlayStation.
Now, is it possible for the game people to hear it and then turn the volume up on the TV so we can hear it? Or is that not a
If we
thing
play
in
it through the
technology?
TV, we're gonna be echoing twice.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Great. We've got game audio back for everyone. I might only be able to send this through here.
Can I pull the game up on my phone and use Bluetooth to send the sound to my headphones?
Yes, but I think it would be on a delay. I think I do have a solution. Give me
Okay.
like 2 seconds, guys.
I just heard something.
Yeah, I pulled you out.
Oh, okay.
I might have to, for this stream, give you audio through the wired headset. Just have me be in silence.
But then
That's
you're not
okay.
sure what's going on. Well, okay, now I just got something. Alright, I'm back to being able to hear.
Yeah, because it's playing through your headset.
Can you hear?
I cannot. I don't think I can duo this, sadly. remember fixing this the other day, but I don't remember how I did it.
Oh, I do that all the time. It drives me nuts.
Where you're like, oh yeah, this problem that I absolutely fixed. And
Yeah, I'll
then-
do it like on Excel or on the Photoshop where I'll figure out how to do something and then I'll be like, I have no idea.
I totally
I
forgot
solved the
how
problem
I
for
did
this
that.
particular instance in which I'm trying to edit this thing.
Alright. So, I think what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Can we use one pair of headphones and just lean in?
Just share it. Hang on. Would you guys let me know if you're hearing the game like twice or something? Because if not, I might be able to do it like this.
Okay, someone said,
Yes.
yes, I'm
Jacob
hearing the
says
game
he's
twice, or
hearing the
yes,
game
I'm going to
twice.
let you know. Can they hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
He'll let me know.
okay. Thank you.
Because if not, if you guys aren't hearing the game twice right now, then we might be able to just play it through the TV. And then me and my mom can both hear it while we do this.
Oh.
Mike says hi.
Hi, Mike.
Alright, I'm trusting, since no one is saying that anything really weird happened or that they're hearing things twice, that everything still sounds okay. So we're gonna get started. And if something goes weird, just let us know and we'll make an adjust.
Do something that would make a sound. I don't think they can hear anything besides, like, me talking. Just ambient PlayStation noise.
I did a little swiping.
Okay, I'm not hearing anything.
Great!
I'm not hearing the TV.
It's very quiet.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna get started, and thank you guys for joining us. If anything seems weird along the way, let us know. But this should be a lot of fun. Hello! Welcome to Hey Mom Let's Play. This is for the like YouTube video when we cut out all the editing that I
No,
just
this is
did.
my favorite part. The bloopers.
Yes, the figuring it out. We are playing Season, A Letter to the Future. And so I must start this the way that I will start every one of these streams, which is, hey Mom, let's play Season, A Letter to the Future.
Okay.
Cool.
I already love the graphics. I think the illustration is beautiful.
It's stunning. Yeah, Canada Media Fund.
Go Canada, our friends to the north.
Welcome to Season, A Letter to the Future. This work of fiction was designed, developed, and produced by a team made up of different cultures, backgrounds, and beliefs. Any resemblance to real places, you know, the normal movie disclaimer.
Don't sue us, none of these people were based on our friends. Or enemies.
Alright. I'm gonna delete my save data so we can start at the beginning, because I played 28 minutes, and then I stopped and went, I have to play this with my mother. So here we go. Welcome to Season, A Letter to the Future.
Who are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight, just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means this season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end? And why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out?
I will not
If
make
there are
any
still
political
voices
commentary.
singing in I record them before they're gone.
I'm just gonna.
There could be a lot out there.
I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go: that I take what I collect to the music vault, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now.
I'm like
I
already
can't
getting
stop the
emotional.
change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages.
Well, that reminds me a
looks
little
like.
bit of The Giver.
Yeah.
Like with the memory vault.
How it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice.
This is our little journal,
Okay.
so we can look through what we already have, all of what we just read. We can look at, oh, more details. Olden days, season of modernity in the 500s, the golden season in 722, the war in 770, season of question mark in 780. All of the stuff that she was just writing about. Okay. That's what I like about this game, is that there's just like so much detail.
So here, do you get to pick which one of those two you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas like, do I want to ring it or do I want to step away?
What would happen if you ring it? Oh, cool. All right.
We ring it.
Definitely pull the string.
3, 2, 1. Hooray! Mr. Lotto's here.
Okay, that's slightly creepy.
Mr. Lotto wants to help though. Catalog of Strangers, fearsome tales for blasé children. Catalog of Strangers is an introduction to the more frightful aspects of the world. A reasonable amount of fear and fun makes for prudent children.
Okay.
It reminds me of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Okay.
It's the insect husk. Ooh, look at that. Very cool. The animal spreads her wings over. This bill is worth 10 poems. Interesting.
I'm like, is that their currency? Poems?
Are we in a storytelling world? A world that exists outside of money? Or are they just...
My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
Okay, well that's a Polaroid.
Ceramic animal. you like him more than you would have liked a fish, Pate.
Definitely cooler than a fish.
Prize ribbon. First prize for what? Wandering Tale Festival. I think it's
it
the
is
world of
storytelling,
storytellers.
yeah.
An origami. Folded by Pate.
So is Pate the best friend that had the vision?
That makes a lot of sense. Nightlife in the plaza. Mom and Dad.
Oh, I thought there was going to be like money or something hidden in the bag.
And then a sketch of Dad. I went out for a climb, be back this evening. XOXO Dad.
Okay, so Dad's not around anymore. Did he like fall off a cliff or something after his climb?
That's what I'm thinking. What should we do?
Let's speak to Mom, see what she's up to. I'm always going to choose speak to Mom.
You're up. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. Found the burner, camera, recorder, travel bag. Breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make a pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind.
Okay.
Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. We don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you.
I'd ask shielding it against what? Because
Diseases of the mind, like the dream sickness.
Dream sickness.
what's the dream sickness that I want to know?
We don't know
We
what
can come
caused
back.
it. We heard people suddenly fell into an eternal sleep. These were years of wild rumors. And half of them turned out to be true.
Wow.
In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have two layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense: sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. That means I'll forget the memory after I say it.
Again,
It's supposed to be painless, at least.
I don't know that I'd want to lose the memories, so
Let's try.
Okay, so
especially if she's the one
this old
going out
tape
into
should
the world.
work for our sense of sound. I remember. You and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Your dad came home. We all rested together until it got dark.
You need all your grapes.
What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost too many, I wouldn't even know who you are.
I was just gonna say, it's kind of like self-imposed Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
You should pick the rest of the objects. I'll lose the memories, but you'll have them independent forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories would preserve about you. Let's do smell next. Find an object with a strong odor, and that holds a piece of you.
Okay. Start wandering around. We've got ginger as an option. We've got all the stuff that was in our room before. Over here.
Granite, seaside, darkness. This speaks to how my mom loves me.
Oh,
That's not smell.
I was
but
gonna
feel
say
like
that's not really
touch.
a smell. That's gonna be touch.
Over here we've got dried flowers and candies.
Candy's gonna be taste. Sight.
There was something out here. Oh no, it was pulling me into here. Got it. We've got the bell.
Sound, but they've
Oh,
already
we
done
already
sound.
did sound, yeah. Mr. Lotto. This
Clue,
was
acid, dust, pulp. How I always wanted to meet these strangers.
no. Over here we had the insect
Insect.
husk and the bill.
Bill. I think ginger is really the.
Childhood. Too sweet, too old. I always wanted to experience new things.
That's kind of the only take.
Yeah. I want to see if we can find.
Another smell
Yeah.
item. Anything over there by the stove where she's cooking
I was
breakfast?
thinking
Any
by
of
the
those
fire,
available?
like
What's this? Oh, that's
that
the
was
granite.
The granite, yeah. Huh.
Maybe they're not offering you that many because we don't know her
wax,
character yet.
Baby waves. I
Oh.
was loved by people I have no memory of.
It's a candle.
Okay.
The
I like that better than ginger.
Yeah. May the moment last and last and last and last and last. And as long as I burn, may the moment last and last and
Okay.
last and last. I like
Let's
that.
pick this one.
What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. This kind of candle keeps someone alive for the time it takes to burn. Just a few hours when death is nearby. It can be enough for last rites, last words. This was Grandma's candle. She didn't want to use it. You spent a lot of time with her when you were a baby. I realized she wouldn't live long enough for you to remember her. Or for her to see you grow up and discover what kind of person you'd be. So in a way, you don't know her, and she didn't know you. And yet, she loved you. I don't know where love goes, but it belongs to you anyway. Now touch. Pick something with a texture you like.
Okay, we saw the granite and we saw the book. Which one?
We also have Mr. Lotto.
Oh. I'm leaning towards the granite of the book anyway, because they both had specific ideas attached to them. Like the granite about the mother and the book about meeting strangers.
Well, we can see what idea Mr. Lotto had attached to it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Mike. This game is going to make
Fabric, skin,
everyone
plush,
sob.
limbs. This speaks to how my dad loved me.
Oh.
See, except I wouldn't want the mom to forget that memory.
But would you want her to forget her loving you?
I mean, the ceramic animal is going to have a specific...
Scratchy palm grains. A friend gave me this a long time ago.
That doesn't feel like it has a strong enough idea.
I think maybe I'm leaning towards the... I was going to say the book, but you don't need... She's not going to need to remember how she wanting to meet strangers because
My hand in my
they're going
own
out to
hand.
meet strangers.
This speaks to how my mom loves me.
I feel like this is the best one,
Yeah, I think so too.
but it's going to be really heartbreaking.
But the mom's just going to forget that object, right? Not that she loves her.
Yes.
Okay.
She'll forget the memory associated with this object.
So what did you end up choosing? Okay, put your hand in the hand. Oh, I remember it so well. It's not as bad now, but in the old days, not many children lived long enough to grow up. We believed if a child could make it to the age of 9, they'd be all right. This print was made of your hand when you turned 9. Your father and I couldn't believe we really had a healthy girl. And all deep fear inside of me finally went away. And we saw you would just keep growing and growing. That everything was going to be okay.
There it goes.
You can't stop because you have to fill the whole pendant. And check with mom and make sure she's okay before you go.
I'm fine. Let's do sight next. Pick something that looks nice.
Oh no. I kind of know what we have to pick between.
Is it the 2 pictures of...
I feel like that's the best site. I mean, we can, like, the origami is beautiful, and, like, the bell's pretty, the book's pretty, but, like...
Well, I mean, if you don't want mom to forget her and dad together on the plaza, then I'd pick the picture of just dad before the sketch.
Dad by my hand. I remember who my dad was.
Okay. And this will
So,
give us a
what
memory
did you end
of
up
Dad
choosing?
loving us.
I remember your dad sitting a long time while you did this portrait of him. But you spent most of the time erasing, getting it down to fewer and fewer details. He's been gone for years now. And yet, when I look at these lines, I remember what he was like around the house. The way he moved, danced, and laughed. What really captured him, his way of being, his soul. What is a force in the world that makes everything go away? How could a few lines on a scrap of paper resist it? For how long? You were so young when you learned that the love in our lives is not constant. People are never replaced. They just go. We see them in these lines until the lines go too. before taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner.
Great. But I feel like that means Mom's gonna forget our last breakfast together.
Oh.
The memory I'll lose is the one you're forming right now.
Yeah.
I want you to have it forever. Standing here, you're having a last taste of home. Now you're protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off. And never tamper with it.
Say, of course.
Okay? Then I'm okay with you leaving. I think your camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up.
Here we go.
Someone wants to know what happens if we take the pendant off.
We don't know yet. All Mom said was there was a dream sickness that would affect our mind and cause us to forget who we are.
I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too? Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.
This is how most parents feel when they're letting their child go.
I was gonna ask, the reason I wanted to play this with you is because I was gonna ask if this is what it felt like
I just
sending me to
performed a
college.
ritual
Yes.
with my mom. The moment has passed, but I'll record it in these pages for you, for the future.
And I can like design our journal as we go.
Oh, we earned a trophy for beautifying
I
the
never
journal.
knew when my mom would share a memory of Dad while cooking, on a walk, with no warning. It knocked the wind out of me. Rituals take this grief and give it a shape and a story. Filling in this journal is a ritual too, but for a loss that hasn't hit us yet.
New stamps and quotes unlocked.
I've brought tools to record the sights and sounds of this season. I'll start by recording the only place I've ever known.
What it sounds like to be alive.
Oh, what are some items you'd put into the your goodbye ritual? I mean, you've already left me once when you moved out of the apartment and
When I
came
went
up
to
here,
college.
and when you went to college. Oh, you're leaving me all the time. Okay. So, what was something that was important for you to take when you went to college to kind of remind you of New York and the apartment?
Bunny.
Bunny.
It's like vibrating as I move it around. Oh, I think it's trying to tell me where to. Oh, the music box.
Public sleep music is a tradition of ours here. When the music ends, the village will begin to wake up.
The art style of it is just
We have
stunning.
plenty of fresh water here.
I was actually gonna say you can tell
I wonder
that
if it's
you know
more
the
scarce
beginning
in
said
parts
that
of
it
the
was
world.
created by people from a lot of different cultures, and this particular landscape kind of reminds me of a small Italian village with
Yeah.
the like the stone washed
Last night there
homes
was a
and the
goodbye
shutters.
party here in the plaza. Everyone was so afraid for me. To understand that fear, to understand where I grew up, you have to know the man standing watch over the plaza, Dr. Fumio.
Okay, so what's the deal with him?
This is Dr. Fumio and his son. The statue isn't as old as it looks. The artist wore it down to give it a feeling of ancientness and the authority that comes with it. Dr. Fumio and his son founded Cairo back in 776. They live on through our traditions.
And then I can find other stuff about Dr. Fumio.
Wait, what these
There
put
are
this
3
way?
murals celebrating Dr. Fumio's work.
Psychedelic maladies. I'm guessing he's the reason that we can still remember. If there's this dream sickness going around and the village has been
Oh,
safe,
okay, interesting.
that he protects this village from that sickness, and that getting outside the village causes people to start to forget. What's this?
A wish fell off the tree. I'm not supposed to read them, but it might be good for you to have an example of one.
Should we look at the ribbon?
Let's look at the ribbon.
What is their wish for me? I hope she comes back and tells everyone it's safe to leave.
Oh,
I can go against tradition a little for posterity.
It's cool that I'm able to like design the journal with like the sounds that I've recorded. pages. I can keep designing this, like I can put different quotes on things. Very cool. Very, very cool. Music and poetry.
This is the cafe where my dad used to read his poems. He wrote one for me. Maybe he wrote it for you too.
Something.
Okay, so when it says inspiration available, what does that mean? I thought we were gonna get to hear the poems, and she said maybe he wrote it for you too.
I think it's because every time I get something that like adds to the keepsakes, I can add it to the book, and then it'll give me inspiration and creativity. I think this is the instrument that... Right? This game is so sweet. I wonder if there's something about his music that makes it so people don't forget.
This is a healing instrument created by Dr. Fumio. It draws on the pure mountain air.
Dr. Fumo designed healing instruments. What is this? I'm gonna smell it.
Smells like an old man's toes dipped in cinnamon. I had to drink this gross potion last night. Like my pendant, it's supposed to protect my brain.
Okay, I will say something interesting about this storytelling, and I will probably find something about it later, and again, not to be political,
A
but
village that was created as a place to heal.
it seems like everybody
where my
within this
instinct to
village,
try to
this
help
one
comes
insular
from?
place, is very concerned about
strange to
what
imagine I'll be
is going
shaped
to
by
happen to their
places and
brains
people I
if they
haven't
go
met
outside
yet.
of their safety
So
circle,
strange to
outside of the
imagine
zone
I
of the
might
people
feel at
that they're
home somewhere
familiar
else.
with. And are these rumors about what happens outside the village really true, or are they just myths that have been created to keep people from going outside of their comfort zone about leaving the village? Like that one person who wrote, I hope she comes back and tells us it's
That we
safe
can
to
leave.
leave. I mean, obviously people would like to not be confined to this area, but they're so ingrained with the fear of what's going to happen to their brains particularly.
Yeah.
And that makes me think about, I'm not going to mention any names, but in the news recently, people talking about kids going to college and being indoctrinated with ideas that are not what the village that they grew up in, and
Believes
how
in, yeah.
how it's making how people in rural and less cosmopolitan areas who haven't had a lot of experience outside their own social structure are very concerned about what's going to happen to their children and their values if they leave that safe zone. But that's just what it makes me think of.
Yeah. Jeremy says it's like The Village.
Yes.
Is it real or is it
It's like
fiction?
they
Yeah.
loves fish,
Are they these
even though
stories
nobody
created
here has
to
ever
keep
seen one.
people from leaving?
Yeah. Oh wait, what's this? No, not audio. I don't know that.
As somebody says, your mama just described a lot of people I grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in a very, very small,
I wish
they
I
like
could
to
tell
call
you
it
about this
suburban,
poster.
but it's
I never
rural.
thought to ask
And
what it
everybody
means.
thinks alike. I
Now we'll
didn't
both
actually
definitely
ever
agree.
see a Spanish
Oh, well.
person until I was
Living in
26 and
New
moved
York.
to New York.
And just the ideas of like, how can you ever learn how to accept people
If you don't
never see
encounter them, yeah.
The day Dr. Fuma cured time misperception disorder.
The elder sought out Dr. Fumio to cure her mother, who was suffering from time misperception.
What is time misperception?
Yeah,
Is it
New
like
York
ADHD?
is definitely a gift. Somebody said New York is a gift to diversity, and it is.
Yeah.
New York is like, it's like the whole world in 8 square miles.
Yeah.
Okay, so the time sickness, time disease.
Time misperception disorder.
Huh.
Which I'm wondering
I
if
was
that's
like-
ADHD.
That's what I mean. Because we have no idea. I'm constantly losing time. Yeah.
Because some people will call ADHD like time blindness.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, that's gorgeous. The artist did an incredible job of capturing fog coming
Yeah.
up from.
I want to get a picture of it before we leave home. And it's like, is that part of the village or is that just outside? Is that like,
The ruins
we've
in
never
the
been
distance
there?
were used to make us afraid of the outside world.
Okay.
Dangerous and impossible to reach, they said.
Don't go out there, it's scary. I'm just enjoying taking pictures of like everything. Because this is very neat. It's just like,
Even though
I
there's
would be
nothing to
obsessed with
catch.
capturing all of it.
Yeah.
We both appreciate the silence.
That's the only good thing about fishing. It's like very zen. The silence and just I can never catch anything, but just like the zenness of fishing is really cool.
Founded in 710.
Caro Village was founded during the modernity.
Yeah.
Much later, Dr. Fumio arrived and remade it in his image.
So right before the golden season, they found this village.
Okay.
Wow.
How old is this game?
2 years.
Okay. All right. 'Cause I was going to say it's very topical in terms of
Taking
the ideas that it makes you think
Here are
of.
my thoughts. The morning after the search was called off for Dad, our doorstep was covered in them.
Oh, he must have died in
Oh.
the climb.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But we, as, this is gonna make me sad, but also kind of happy, we took that morning.
Date's memory away from Mom.
She doesn't have to remember him going out and not coming back.
Yeah, and I actually didn't want, because I kind of got that idea from the note on the back of the picture.
Yeah.
I didn't want the mom to forget her and the dad when they were young together, a young couple.
Yeah. The silly little sounds that you don't even think about.
Mm-hmm.
A drip, just as slow, reliable, and oddly satisfying as life itself in this little village.
I want to see if I can find the other murals before we get out of here. Because I feel like they're going to be around the village and not...
Yeah, I was kind of keeping an eye out for them because there's a place for them in the book.
The art style, I'm just not going to be able to get over just how absolutely stunning this is.
Did you get this far last time? Or
No,
is-
I
or
stopped.
You stopped.
I stopped right after she stepped outside.
Okay.
Because I was, like, sobbing. I was like, I need to call my mom! I need to tell her that I love her!
Love you too.
Go back up the hill and see if we can find anything we might have missed. got the mural over there. I don't think there was a mural by the poetry place. I know we're gonna get a bike at some point, so I'm excited about that.
Now wait, that orange one right there, is that?
That I noticed that.
Well, I remember the shape of it from the book.
Dreams, sickness, dreams on. Dream, sickness, dreams on.
Dr. Fumio said the dream sickness was caused by something very powerful. He wasn't able to cure it.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, he was able
The
to help
shape-
a lot
the
of
shape.
people, but he wasn't able to cure dream sickness. And the
So
last
the
one
next shape looks like two people.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Fish in the sky.
Pate's little daydream of leaving this place, of seeing something weird.
Well, now I gotta take a picture of that.
Fish in the sky.
They've never seen fish. No one in the village knows what a fish actually
Oh,
looks
there's
like.
the other mural.
Yep.
Well, if nobody knows what the fish looks like, they did an awfully good job of recreating a picture of a fish.
Right.
So somebody's seen a fish or a picture of a fish.
Remembering everything must be painful. Dr. Fumio brought peace to so many people here.
Memory excess.
I don't know how they would possibly be.
Too much grief?
Yeah. Yeah, but
Because
Yeah.
clearly he learned a way to take memories away.
and again, it's just really reminding me of the giver, and that there was only one person who was tasked with remembering things because
Dr.
it's too
Fumio was an
painful for
important
everybody
person.
else to.
Yeah.
But we also
to
just
process
have a need
that.
to put a human face on events that are beyond our control. He may have felt just as scared and helpless as everyone else.
I want to make sure that I got the sound of the water. I think I did. No, I didn't get this one. 'Cause this is a different water than
Yeah,
the other
than
one.
the
that we
other one.
got.
This one's stronger. It's less. I don't know. The other one was very peaceful sounding, and this is more like aggressive.
I only get like 15 seconds of stuff.
I remember soaking my feet in here on hot days.
I feel like everything. Maybe it's just because I'm like so so tuned into politics these days. But when he was talking about the thing about the excess of memories, and then you see the picture of the person with the empty head, and they seem so peaceful.
Yeah.
I was talking to Michael at work the other day, and he said he had to turn off the news because it's not that he didn't want to be informed, but knowing what was going on was making him too uneasy. And just thinking about when psychologists do testing on who is happier, and they usually say that,
People who don't know.
well, it's kind of like people who don't live in cities and have more conservative views test as happier than people who do. And I've always thought, sometimes you can be happier, or what passes as happy for people, if you are able to put aside. I mean, if I was a person who thought that God made everything okay, not that I want to belittle that belief, but I would probably be happier than being a person who's like really seeing like injustice and unfairness and wondering what I can do about it.
Yeah.
So I am the person with like so much going on in my head that's not like zen. You
Yeah.
know, I'm not like, oh, I'm totally okay. But what's better?
Yeah.
If you're happy, if you're calm and in this state of relaxation because you're living outside of what is really happening, isn't that just being false happy
Yeah.
or false calm?
Yeah. And not knowing what's really going on.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see where this takes us in terms of how the creators of this feel about
Memory and knowledge.
memory and knowledge and openness to things outside your own circle. I'm curious to see if they're going to conclude that that's a bad thing or they're going to conclude that that's a good thing. You know?
Let's see.
I think it's going to take more than one session for us
Oh,
to
yeah.
see.
But we've stepped outside for the first time.
Yeah. Love the birds, the motion
Is
of
it
the
recording?
birds.
Yes.
Okay. How to leave home for my daughter.
Oh.
Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Cool. We will be back in about 10 minutes, you guys. That feels like a really good end of chapter 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. We'll see you guys in a minute. We are back! Woohoo! Part 2 of Hey Mom, Let's Play Seasons.
Okay.
We have just stepped outside of the village, which we gotta take a picture of the gate.
That's really cool.
Just make sure I want all of it. Yeah, I want how it like fades into the mountain. This was Cairo.
I do love the mountains.
And now in Cairo Village, I can put
The picture.
the picture of the gate, which I'm gonna switch these two. Oh gosh, now I'm in design mode. But I gotta make sure the journal looks nice.
Scrapbooking?
Yeah, I got a scrapbook. All right. Where I've been and where I'm going.
I've always wondered what's on the other side of this gate. Today, I'll find out.
Leaving our gated community. I think the interesting thing is, like, clearly there are people out there because everyone knows about the World Museum.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We all know there's a place that's also protected from the season, but we've just all been too scared to make the journey. I'm not going to take the bike yet because I know that's like time to go. Just looking around. I like the little bike workshop. Which is interesting because if no one leaves, why would you need a bike?
Well, do they ride around the village?
I
Exercise?
think
Although
fixed up 3 bikes instead of 1.
the steps in that village are cardio.
Take a bike. Which bike do we want?
I'm gonna go with the blue bike.
Alright.
Woohoo! Get a trophy for seeing the outside world.
See the outside world before it's gone.
Well, that's kind of depressing.
I have to pedal? That's so fun.
Where you actually have to pedal? How do you do that? Oh. That would be so fun to do in real life.
And also just so surreal. Like, this is all totally new to her. What's this? Electric wires. It's like a power grid.
Are they electric, or is it some sort of... No, it's not some sort of rope that's just...
Ugh. Stunning.
Okay, so is the world they live in a world after our modern time? Like an apocalypse situation?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because you always see whenever there's a movie about the apocalypse, we go from like this modern world that we live in with electricity and light and everything else, and it becomes very primitive.
What is this?
It looks like an old train tunnel,
Yeah. It's like a railway.
but without
tunnel.
tracks. Is it? Or a car tunnel under the mountains, which again makes me think of, is this after like, literally after our time?
bike. Where's that coming from?
Oh, insects.
Yeah, it's crickets.
Oh, cool.
I think it's coming from this bush. Right? It's so gorgeous. It's like I hear this game is making me like pay so much attention to everything that I hear. I also want to take a picture of this side of the mountain. Because it doesn't seem like I know it's a Polaroid in-game, but it doesn't seem like I have a limit
Limited
on
number
film.
of film.
There was part of me that was worried that it was going to be like you only have a certain amount of photos, and I was going to be like, oh no, like what do I take pictures of?
Well, yeah, I was thinking, okay, is she putting some extra backup film in her bag? Okay, it was
It's a
a
train,
railroad.
yeah. And I use that to break.
Wow.
Whoa. Just like, what a world. Yeah, I can't imagine, like, all of this is so new. And it's just, I like that the game just kind of rewards you for just capturing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was thinking about how, in terms of video games, like, dating myself a whole lot, the first video games that came out when I first started playing Asteroids in the early 1980s, you had your ship, which was basically like a little triangle,
Yep.
blowing all the asteroids, and there was no... The only point was to blow the asteroids up. There was no kind of narrative involved in the game. There was nothing that you made choices about. That, you know, you either blew up the asteroids or you didn't,
died.
and that was it. And I like the storytelling aspect to a lot of modern games.
Yeah.
Is that paper blown out? What's happening over here?
Whoa.
Oh, don't. It simply isn't that kind of location.
But like that's kind of sweet. Like this seems like the like base of operations of someone who is like traveling around the world, and when they came to our place realized we don't let people in. The Azan Islands.
Oh, there's the fish in the sky. I feel like I'm
It's a kite.
walking to the beach. There's escape from the unknown. There's one.
I just miss you today, and today, and today.
Prismatic grounds. I wonder where that is.
Yeah. Nico. I want to look at all of them first. Maybe I'll take them with me, but like... Hey! Guess where I am? I hope you looked at this site first. I had to pay my respect to the birthplace of Manchaz. There's a lot of tourists, but also a weird feeling to the place. It would take me more than a postcard to explain. Take care. Aldo.
Radiant City Apartments. The picture on the front reminds me of Sunday in the Park with George.
Yes. This village is very hard to find, but if you really need it, somehow you make your way there. I just wanted to let you know I'm staying here for good. This season can only meet a violent end. It's too bright, too cheery. Stay safe, Conway. Swing 4, Blissful Constellation? Like, where are these places?
I can see in these letters that the outside world has extremes of beauty and tragedy beyond anything I've known.
I might take those with me, but I want to make sure that this isn't like someone's place. This feels old. Dear Esdale, I'll be surprised if this letter reaches you. Aurora has become like a deranged sleeper, thrashing in bed, eyes closed tight. I've noticed that the soldiers strip people of their clothes first, a small degradation which permits everything that follows.
I'm not even going to make a political comment about that.
I mean, I wish I had loved you more completely when the world allowed it.
Oh.
The hotel.
Okay, so
This I'm
Estelle-
taking with me.
Yes.
This we need to
You're
remember.
right. The letter never made it. The season before this one, the war, seems
Oh, so this is stuff from during the war. This one also didn't make it.
Please get this letter to Dr.
Fumo, who's dead.
Yes.
I'm suffering from memory excess but cannot travel to the village. I was praying you can instruct me by mail for how to cure myself of this disease. I'm unable to forget. Now I realize how important it is to gain open space in the mind. Tell me what to do. Tell me how to forget. Taking that one.
Before setting up in Cairo village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially
So
for
it's like
people
he was
who
a
couldn't travel to the
psychiatrist.
village.
Yeah.
Oh, with the bench.
Oh yeah. Are those oil refineries?
It looks like it.
Yeah, I think that's an oil refinery. We're gonna sketch it. Wow. Yeah. Stunning. She's a fantastic artist.
Yeah.
I like.
Or are those dredges? Were they trying to widen the waterland for maybe to build shipping lanes? I mean, because they're
Yeah. Could be.
and I feel like if they were oil platforms, they'd be further out in the water.
An import and export.
Okay, well, he herbal tea roots, dried flowers.
704.
Trade routes are cut off. Cairo is going to feel even smaller now.
And we're in. I'm taking this with me because this
Traders
is
used to come to
historical
the outskirts of the
documentation.
village.
Because
The war put an end to this.
it's 780,
She's what I was born into.
and the shipping lanes to Cairo got cut off in 704.
Wow. Okay.
So they've been isolationists for the last 70 plus years.
Yeah.
Through the entire war. That's crazy to think about. I really love a game that
Was
like
that a trolley?
I'm taking these with me
Yeah.
because whoever left them behind is not coming back.
Okay. Whatever her friend is concerned about
The
maybe
end of the
originates in the place with the fish postcard.
Yeah.
Because the fish in the sky image.
It looks like it was a little like trolley car.
Yeah.
Like they would bring supplies up from shipping lanes using this little trolley pulley system because it seems like this goes down to the water. So they would bring supplies up and then load it on trucks.
That would then go the train tracks through the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's stuff that used to go to their village.
Most of what I've seen from the outside world probably arrived in a cart like this.
I do want to put these letters in here.
Yeah.
I feel nourished in these sights by the unfamiliarity of it all. These means of connection, long in disuse, are certainly telling me something about the world.
Yeah.
Will they be used again in the next season?
Now, this letter makes me think that this was a gay couple.
Yes.
And
I
at
agree.
where in the world were they, or what part of the cultural ecosystem that it said, I wish I'd loved you more completely when
When
the
it was
world
allowed.
allowed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt that same way. Let me get these. Oh, these are cute.
Which is actually interesting again in terms of timeline and thinking of where it might take place, that if you look at the rise and fall of civilizations, that there's always kind of toward the end of a great empire or a great, like Rome, or there would be a pullback on people's rights.
Yeah. Huh.
So, did that kind of thing happen right before the war that then shut everybody off and Cairo became its own, like, isolated village?
The name you picked for your baby. It is terrible. Please do not go forward with it. I pray this letter reaches you in time. Yours, Dorina. That's so cute. That poor baby.
Oops, too late now. God, I wonder what the name was.
Yeah. And this is how we get down to the water. Oh, my bike.
Yep, can't forget that.
And I know this is not a game that's gonna spawn that bike ahead of me.
No.
It's gonna be like, go back and get it.
Like, you forgot your bike, dude. One of the reasons I didn't want the pink bike was it blended in the scenery too much. We would totally have forgotten the pink bike.
Hang on. I'm realizing something.
What?
I hear birds.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to record that? Oh.
It's a nest. I think. I'm like waiting for the controller to start vibrating. Well, it's starting. It's not there?
On the...
Oh no, I think it's the sound of the ropes.
Yeah, we're further away from the birds because they're not as loud.
Yeah, it's this being pulled plus the birds.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
One of the guys I work with just came back from Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu, when he said they climbed to the top of the ruins and it was beautiful. That's kind of what this reminds me of. Yep.
Getting those birds.
wish humans had evolved to sing instead of talk.
But we do.
We do both.
And if you're on a Broadway musical, you just break out and sing anytime.
I ran into a pole.
I was gonna say you rode off the road. Okay, now you're gonna get a closer look at what these things actually are.
Wow. I feel like I need to take a photo from here.
In the village, these cranes look like little creatures, grazing. I had no idea how huge they are.
Yeah, that's gotta be just an insane moment to like see these things that have been your horizon for so long.
Yeah.
Is that a little bit of what it was like when you left the coast, where it's like,
Oh, coming to the city. The
Yeah.
city was it's just like extraordinary when you get up close to it and realize just how tall the buildings are. And I don't think I'd ever seen a building over 5 stories tall when I came to the city. Maybe when I'd visited DC, but
wow. And just like the detail of all of it.
the reflections in the water are really well done.
Don't wanna go too fast right now.
What's that sign say? Oh, it doesn't say anything. I thought maybe it'd give us an idea of what the
I heard at some point the tides got less predictable.
Don't build your house by the
Places
water.
flooded
Ah.
that never had before.
Maybe that's why the dredges all got messed up. 543.
A crane to move materials around. The things that used to be possible.
I think also like the fact that this was 543. This is like
a couple of 100 years before.
any of this.
Oh, it's a frog. I thought we were gonna see. She was gonna see a fish for the first time. The frog is totally cool.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Interesting.
I heard that village was abandoned because of a mind disease. Not every community had someone like Dr. Fumio to perform cures.
Interesting. I wonder if the frogs had something to do with it.
And did she forget what she was going to say because it was so startling to see a frog, which is something new? Or is that like the Chekhov's gun version of we're already starting to see?
We're already starting
Like-
to forget. I want to get rid of that.
Yeah, you don't want
Watching
people
the
glowing
chat.
on your... Okay, so I thought those were dredges. Maybe they're the cranes that moved product from ships down to the ground so that it could be move the cargo containers.
Yeah.
In which case, this was some sort of like transportation port. Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
You enjoying the stream?
I am. Are you kids having fun?
We
Yeah.
are.
Yay. It looks like you are. I'm having fun watching.
Yay.
I'm eating all your grapes.
Sorry for the delay, guys. Just making sure that I'm able to do the things that I want to do. Great. All right. Yes, I'm slightly worried about the fact that we're forgetting what we were gonna say. No, not falling in the water. All right, I gotta walk the bike across this.
Is that a lamb on the other side of the... Right over there, the white?
And is
It-
that
that's a
in
goat.
front of me?
Yes, I hear a bar.
First off,
We learned about old technology in school, but not much about animals. What are these strange goat-like creatures? Are they
Goats.
simply goats?
yeah,
It's a mountain goat, if I can, from the horns.
but also how strange to have like never. You already know.
Waiting for that goat to put its head down. Always a bad sign.
I got it blinking.
And then, yeah, that's a sheep. Oh, that's another goat. It's got an antelope's horns. It's an odd assortment of animals to be just like chilling together.
Yeah.
And the bear was the sheep over here.
Yeah, if it were me doing this kind of thing, I would want everything.
Well, he's not talking now. He was chatting before.
My first time petting an animal. I think it went pretty well.
Can I pet the other ones? If I can pet the other animals, this game gets a 10 out of 10.
that
Oh
time
my
it-
gosh!
I guess I had beginner's luck before.
Not being nervous about petting animals.
Okay, now I got it back. I'm in control. I can easily pet certain four-legged animals.
That would be really strange, though.
Yeah.
She's never seen an animal before. Which, like, how do these people live?
Vegetarians?
Vegans. Like,
Yeah.
a fully vegan diet.
Well, except maybe they have chickens. She said four-legged animals are like...
True?
Whee!
This is the other side. I want a picture of that. I see how they kind of look like giraffes.
Yeah. Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
The, what's that? The brachiosaurs?
Yeah.
I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time. I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end, or more importantly, how soon.
And that's a chapter, right?
Yeah, I think we're about to, like, travel.
I feel like this is a good place to stop. You don't want to tax
On a
people who are
cold,
following
damp
along
day,
with asking
Yeah.
you to
I
watch for too
feel
long.
true loneliness for the first time.
Yeah, and this feels like a
Yeah.
chapter 2.
Yeah, I mean that was the end of the episode. If it's like, you know, I didn't know how long, you know.
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet.
So, what do you think of season so far?
I really like it. I think it's a beautiful game, and I'm intrigued by the gameplay.
Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's really cool to see, like, what has a story and what is just something that I find pretty.
Yeah. And it's actually kind of interesting that so much gameplay is built around destruction.
Yeah.
Like being part of an army force or trying, you know, even in Last of Us to, you know, get away from the creatures, the cordyceps creatures. And this is about preserving.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I was thinking when you were talking about the Museum of the World, it made me think of how important museums are, because like in Station 11, there is a museum of the modern world after in the airport where they're all surviving after the plague. They build a museum, and how important museums are to people, and gathering and preserving things
Real
that,
information.
Yeah.
I also think about like what's happening with the Smithsonian right now.
Yeah.
And the idea of we have to change museums to change what our history was.
Yeah.
And how important it is to preserve the reality of her situation, that like for us as we've been playing, we're not just putting good things in the journal. Like we put the letter of the two people who were unable to find each other again.
Yeah.
We're trying to remember the world as it actually was and not the beautiful...
Trying not to editorialize and create something that's not reality based.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Cool, I like it.
This was wonderful. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will be back at some point next week with another episode of us continuing to play Season. Game Crasher HQ will be back on Tuesday morning at 11 Eastern Time with Rise and Grind, hosted by myself and Mike. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, share it with a friend if you enjoyed. And we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.